What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to show you how to change fractions into decimals. So here I have a few fractions, and what we need to do is divide the numerator, which in this case is 3, by the denominator, which is 4. So you could just use a calculator, but let's not do that. I'm going to show you how to do the long division. So we're going to set it up 3 divided by 4. Now, we're going to make this line kind of long and make this 3.0, because 3 is the same as 3.0, and move the decimal point here. So now, how many times does 4 go into 30? Well, we know 4 times 7 is 28, and that's as far as it can go. So if we subtract 30 or 28 from 30, we get 2. And 4 doesn't go into 2, so we have to make it a 20, and 4 goes into 25 times. So then 4 times 5 is 20. That's 0. So when we have 0, there's nothing left. So our answer would be 0.75. And let's use a calculator to check our answer. 3 divided by 4 is indeed 0.75, and that's what we got. Now we have 2/3. Now this particular problem is going to be a little bit harder, because we're going to get a repeating decimal, and you'll see what that is in a bit. 3 goes into 20 6 times, because 6 times 3 is 18, and it doesn't go in anymore. 2. And then, since 3 doesn't go to 2, we have to add a 0. 3 times 6 is 18. But see, look what we're doing. We're just doing the same thing over and over. And you can see it's just going to keep on doing that. So, what are we going to do? Now, there's two things you could do. Since this goes up, you could do 0.67. Or what I like to do, and it's more proper, is 0.6 repeating. And since this is a repeating decimal, it's just going to keep going. To show that, we put a line above the 6. So 2/3 is 0.6 repeated. Now let's just make sure with our calculator. See, we just get 0.6666. Now, we're going to convert 6/7. Seven goes into 60, so when you know 7 times 8 is 56. 7 goes into 40, because 7 times 5 is 35. 7 goes into 50. 7, we know that, because 7 times 7 is 49. 7 goes into 10. Ugh, trying to hold the camera at the same time. 7 only goes into 10 one time. Now this is just going to keep going on and on and on. So we can round this, so 0.86. Let's see if this is what we get on our calculator. 0.8571, we got that so far, and if we kept going, it would eventually come out to that. So we have 2 examples left. 5/9. Okay, 9 goes into 50. Well, let's see, 9 times 7, well, that's way too much. So if we do 9 times 5, 9 times 5 is 45. So if we subtract that, we get 5. Makes us 50, because 9 doesn't go into 5. 9 times 5 is 45. But look what we're doing. We're just going to keep on getting a repeating decimal. So what we can do again is 0.5 repeating. Let's see if that's what we get on our calculator. Yep, sure is. Now let's see. We've gotten through all the hard examples. This last one is really easy. 4/5. Got to do this. 5 goes into 40. 9 times. Or 5 goes 8 times, excuse me. That 8 times. We're already done. We just subtracted 40. So our answer would be 0.8. 4 divided by 5. Look what we got. So yes, basically all you do is divide the numerator, divide the denominator by the numerator. So that is how we get it. But if you don't want to use a calculator, you can do the long division way. So that's how you convert a fraction into a decimal. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful if you didn't know how to do it, and I will see you next time.